Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. How is everybody doing? We need to alter the display capture a wee bit. That's fine, don't worry, we got it. Should be fine here, I believe, we'll see. And how's everybody else today? What's up, Alter Ego, another Black Man, Paul Thurman, Giant Panda, These Hectic Thoughts, Sornick, King Reno, Sith Supreme himself, and stream starting you now. How you doing today, Tim? Okay. A-stage.
Champions live stream right here, live on twitch.tv/Kabam and on our
There we
official YouTube channel. Now, I'm very, very happy to be here. I am your host, Kabam Dork, and one of your community managers, one of
Even though you didn't see me in the last little watch it. Well, I hope you enjoyed it.
By the way. But very happy to be here with you, and I know we've got a worldwide audience up in here, and so you know what I'm going to say. Why don't we get a big roll call so I can find out where everybody is from, and let's see what is up. Looks like I've got a little bit. I do have a low voice sometimes in the morning, but I think every
kind
so
of low?
often
You mean that?
it will come back up. All right, we got New York in the house. I saw India in the house. Canada,
This
New
should be
Brunswick
quite
in the
healthy.
house.
I am
Texas,
louder, but-
Tampa, Singapore, New Mexico, Dallas, California. Hey, we got Ottawa in here. Very, very, very nice. Romania up in the house. It's always such an honor to see how many people come to this stream from all around the world. Very, very amazing. Now, first things first, I got to lay some ground rules down. You know what the rule is. It's a very simple rule. Just be nice. Don't do anything that's going to do something to get you kicked out by the mods. Who is the next in line to be thanked? Thanking to our mods, because there's a lot of great things that I want to give to you, and I want to make sure that you get it.
Let me know how is it now.
Let's all be nice and do all of that good
their
stuff.
stream volume
If
was very
you
low.
have any questions, make sure to tag, not touch, tag at Kabam or at Kabam, and we will get those questions answered. All right, moving on here. So, as you know what time it is. It's the 10-year anniversary. The 10-year anniversary is coming up next month. It is almost here, and we have the next reveals of our 10 glorious reveals to share with you leading up to that glorious day. But what we had before, right? We had our Glorious Guardian rework.
All right, next update.
We had our
60
Alliance
FPS.
Super Season and Bounty missions, and we revealed that we
No
have
bugs
60
anticipated.
frames per second. And speaking of 60 frames per second, I know you've been dying to see all that, and we are going to be featuring some of that footage here today, and you can get your hands on it in our very next build. Now, our first reveal of the live stream is our brand new redesigned website. So, are we got that roll? There it is. We got the roll here. So, that's right. It's from the ground up. It is a nice website. It's a beautiful website. It's a great website. And you've already seen some of the changes, right? We've kind of been slow rolling it. We had our homepage, we had the events page that I think I remember you liked very, very much. But now it's all brand new, featuring a redesigned news page because, let's be honest, right? There's a lot going on in the contest, and staying on top of it just got a little bit easier. There's also 275 fresh champion images and new champion spotlight experience with some pretty sick, high-quality illustrations. And stacked with the information you might be looking for to gain the competitive edge. And lastly, we've updated the patch notes and articles pages, making them your go-to source for updates with the new and improved browsing experience. The art team don't miss, and neither does the web team. So make sure you check out the website. You can see the new site starting on
the AI
November
stuff
4th.
for this website. Yeah, that's just me.
Look at those images. Look at that spider ham. He actually looks like real ham. No, it's not for real. But as you can see, what it used to look like and what it looks like now.
I mean, like, okay,
this
is an improvement
good
for
idea of base stats and abilities about that particular character. If you want to dig into the lore, you can do
like,
that.
Let's be fair. It does look better. It's just that
is absolutely amazing.
Is it really what's bothering you?
There's the before, and there's the after. I mean, come on. All right, so now, as you know, we attended New York Comic Con alongside Marvel. where we had some pretty cool reveals, in particular, Isophyne. So here's a little sneak peek if you haven't already seen it.
I don't think we have all seen this clip. Well, to be fair, Aunt May is not updating regularly. Here's the thing, I do think the website looks cool. Super quiet, don't worry. I can't hear it properly either, even with headphones on. But, I mean, here's it, like, the website's like cool and all. But it's like, I could list you 20 issues with MCOC and the website would not have been one of them.
All right, that was us at New York Comic Con. And of course, we like to give you those peeks behind the curtain. We're just going to go ahead and peel it like a banana and show you what it actually took to put this Isophyne together.
Is there a code coming out of the stream? We do not know yet.
I am the
think so, probably.
of this realm and destroyer of those who would dare.
I mean, I do visit the website quite a lot for videos and stuff.
Isophyne is a living isosphere. She's a powerful artificial life form created to protect the battle realm from invaders and intruders. Not only is she composed of concentrated isoic crystals, but she can manipulate the iso around her to generate powerful energy blasts and make these deadly iso constructs, like weapons and shields. And these qualities make her unique, make her special, because they're so distinctly tied to the battle realm and the history of the contest. Isophyne was created by this ancient alien race called the Founders, who departed the battle realm under mysterious circumstances, long before the contest was established. She was created to ward off intruders and protect her creator's secrets. When the Elders arrived and they set off that accidental explosion, Isophyne was actually caught in that blast and blown to pieces. And so over countless years, she's just been piecing herself all back together.
That's actually good.
She's whole again. She has an entire contest's worth of champions to expel from the battle realm. Isophyne's arrival coincides with MCOC's 10th anniversary going into 2025. And that was actually a big part of her inspiration and our want to do something with legacy. And that's where our considerations for Guillotine came in, because Guillotine's legacy isn't just being our first custom character we ever created. Her story extended into this multi-year narrative, and that was something we wanted to recapture for Isophyne.
As a designer, it's incredibly cool taking the wonderful ideas that Max has created and converting them into a playable champion for everybody to use. When it comes to Isophyne's gameplay, she'll be bringing in a brand new mechanic called the Fractured Power Bar. Isophyne will be able to throw any special that she wants to, as long as she has the power to do so. This means that Isophyne will be able to do crazy stuff, like throw 3 special ones back to back to back, or throw a special 2 and a special 1 in quick succession. We really wanted to innovate and bring in something new and fresh to really rejuvenate the game for the 10-year anniversary.
There's no need for
we thought that this would be a very, very fun way that players would very much enjoy to break out of their typical special loops.
Here's the thing.
Getting to create an original Marvel champion, it's this opportunity to bring something new and exciting to this already incredible legacy, and Marvel helps you do that. We all feel here at Kabam that like the battle realm and the contest have so much untapped potential, that there are worlds within worlds there that have stories just begging to be told, characters just waiting to be realized. It's honestly been such an amazing experience to work with so many brilliant and creative folks who at the end of the day, they just want the same thing you do.
She looks
They just want to create incredible characters and tell memorable stories.
But I'm, again, much more interested in the details. How we're going to get there, what she's going to do, and stuff
there
like that.
you have it. That is Isophyne. Now, I did see someone in the chat. They were like, "Can you get it? Is that right, Tyler?" We had someone say, "I think I can get Isophyne for the mere cost of $600." Yeah.
You'll be surprised.
Yeah. But it's close. I think it's a little high. It's close, but okay. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. So as we continue into our Saga 3 here with our glorious games, and we finish out this year, we have Spiral's Royal Hunt. I want to kind of break that down for you on what's happening as we continue on with that. So As you can see here, Spiral's Royal Hunt goes from November 13th to December 4th. Now, Maestro has seen the potential of a recent arrival and has requested that Spiral organize a glorious game of her own. Of course, any game worth watching must have novelty, danger, mystery, and exclusive prices. So what we're going to end up doing in this quest is we're going to be chasing down collectible and previously unownable 2-star hench pools. Right? There's 6 classes to collect, and the only way to hunt down these chaotic yet charming trophy champions, and they might even be mighty,
You do
I
stuff, so
think.
that's kind of cool.
We shall see, is the bragging rights they provide, which cannot be denied as a trophy. So, what's going to end up happening in this particular quest
This is kind of cool.
is you're going to have to decipher these weekly clues
Tell
that
me
come
a
out,
summary?
right?
Isophyne's going to cost shit ton of money.
You're going to have to say, all right, well, what does that mean? Who do I bring? And where do I find them? It's a whole hunt. You're going to be hunting throughout Act 6, Act 6, Chapter 4, and anywhere within that area. So it's going to be a whole process.
Yeah, you can get
We pop that
2-star
back up
pulls,
again,
which I
please.
do like.
So to complete the hunt and win the trophies, summoners must sniff out and find out both the prey and the rival needed to defeat them. So lots of really, really great stuff there, and I hope you enjoy. Now, next up, we have our Hunters
November
Market.
13th.
So that's going to be right here. 7-star Awakening Gems are available for both Valiant and Paragon. This is going to be running from November 29th to December 6th. So you can get, for the first time ever, Kraven as a 7-star. So
fuck
if that
wants
is the thing
Kraven
that you
as a
woke up this
7-star?
morning and you found that you were Kraven, you can do that. Right. So and you'll have the ability to awaken him through the web store milestone track. So make sure you head over to the Summoners
I mean,
Market.
like, the dialogue thing. I have no idea what the dialogue is anymore.
Furthermore,
Like, whose
top
idea
tier
was
prize
Kraven?
on that web store milestone track, you're going to be able to also get Weapon X in 7-star, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Also,
they had to give out rank down
take a look
tickets
at
for
that.
Kraven.
That's what it looks like. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right. Furthermore, let's get that track built back up. Furthermore, as you know, we have these offers every single year. I can't show you what's in it. I can't tell you what's in it because that'll ruin the surprise. But I want to let you know that there is up to
November
10x
29th.
bonus value depending on what you go for and which tier you go for. You know the drill. And there's even more value in the Summoners Markets. Whatever you are doing in-game, you can get even more if you go to that Summoners Market.
It's like,
now, next up, we've got our
Saga Incursions. Now
They
we're
are
talking.
back November 5th to December 5th. You know how these all work. I just want to make sure I
Says
go
around
through the
wants
zone
to
reward
James and
highlights
Donkey
here
tickets.
to let you know what's good.
All right,
so here we've got, for the first time, I
Tier for
believe
Alpha.
first time, right? 7-star, 1 to 2 rank up gem is one of the rewards here. You'll be able to get 10 banquet tickets here. You'll get 3,750 Titan shards, 7,500 7-star shards, and 57,000 T4 shards for those of you looking to get your next rank 4.
all right,
All right.
I'll do that
And
quick.
up next.
Tier for
Up
Alpha.
next, also, keep an eye out. So you did get a message in-game about this, about the daily special bonus selector, but do keep an eye out next week when the build drops, because there's going to be a little bit more juice and a little bit of a facelift added to those. I know you've been talking about that a little bit, and the game team's heard you, and they have made some changes. Now, next up, we've got our event and side quest, so let's run through that. We've got our contest through the ages, Chronoversary Part 1. Now, in the Chronoversary, we've got Herbie here.
Has
Herbie's
Donkey Park
telling
on yet? I
the
don't know.
summoner, hey, there's some issues going on here with some time anomalies in the contest. It's impacting the contest. We got to do something about this. And so Reed Richards jumps on in, and he's like, hey, man, looks like there's some stuff happening. We need to fix this. It's a time stream issue. So you're going to end up going into quests that are based on a year. So as you can see here, you got 2014 all the way up to our 10-year anniversary. It's going to be running
Event
all the way
quest, probably, yeah.
January.
Side events are
Now,
definitely worth
whichever
doing.
quest that you go into, you have to make sure that you match the year of the defender with the attacker. right? And it's a very straightforward quest.
It's okay.
We've
though.
heard you on all of this. You wanted simpler
right. Meanwhile, if you guys could hit that like button, all the other good buttons,
and do the quest,
that'd be
and
greatly
do the thing,
appreciated.
and get
Other
the thing
words,
at the end,
you get
and then that is
nothing.
it, right?
You
now,
lose.
if you don't have
Good day, sir.
the right champions, don't worry about it. We've got the venerable crystal waiting for you to add those champions to your roster so you can get the quest done. So, and the last part about this that's actually really, really good is that you don't have to do it within that week. So in the first week, we're going to drop 2014 and 2015, and then each year, every week after that. But you don't have to do that week. You can hop around. You can go to the current week. You can go back to the other week. So if you open a Venerable Crystal and you finally get a champion that you can use or that you needed on your roster, you can do that. So it's a free open up. Well, yeah, he did get smoked a little bit. I saw that.
Side quest this time around was very simple, though.
Fenton's laughing about that. He appreciates the comment. But yeah, it's pretty free, pretty open. You get the champions when you can, and you can go back and do whatever you need to do. There's pretty juicy rewards in there as well. So looking forward to you guys all dropping in there.
What else did they show there?
Now,
I might need to rewind
if
a bit.
you've logged in lately, which I think you have, I mean, you're logging into this live stream, right? Venom and Anti-Venom have a little something to say. Let's go ahead and roll that.
Okay, we're already getting these, right? How do they figure out it's a $50 value and it's 6 stars? I wouldn't pay 5 for them. $50 value.
So, that's right. You're going to be running from October 21st, which already happened, to November 15th. So if you log in and you haven't already for 7 days, sorry, let me go back and make that a little bit clearer. So it's running October 21st to November 15th, right? You log in, and for 7 days, you're going to receive some pretty great items from Venom, the Last Dance login calendar, including a 6-star Venom and Anti-Venom. So as long as you log in before the end date, you'll be given the full 7 days to collect. So for example, if you log in on November 15th, you're still going to be able to get 7 days. But if you log in on November 16th, you don't get it, right? So that is that.
$50
now,
value for proven players only, yeah.
Here to talk about what I believe is one of your favorite parts of the contest, the 7-hour and 22-hour events. Now, this is one of our glorious reveals here, and what's going to be happening is we're going to be now adding a 1-hour and 3-hour event to it. So it's going to make it even better because I know how much you love the 7-hour and 22-hour events. We've got some pretty juicy rewards that we've added to it. Things like gold and dual credits, right? We all love dual credits. Tier 4 class catalysts. And wait, what is this? The daily Fenton, what do you...
All right, I was about to freak because we wanted less events and they are going to make more events. I'm going to be pissed. But daily super event's good.
You just run the board. Are you telling me the daily super event is taking over for the 7-hour and 22-hour events?
Okay, I was about to drop a
be
majestic rant on this
in perpetuity.
I was like being silent because I was like,
are you kidding
me? No.
The daily super, the DSC, the DSE, the DSE? Is that where you tell? Yo, okay. Look, you may run the board, but I'll tell you what, you guys are not going to be bored at all because all you got to do is log in every single day, do the 3 objectives, get your stuff, progress just for being in the game.
I want to see the rewards for it.
Sorry, I just wanted to troll you guys a little bit doing that. I felt like because I know you love those events so much, there couldn't be anything that could top it, but I think I found something that could top it. So go ahead and play your way, finish those objectives, and get that juice that we all love to drink.
There's also panicking. I know, right?
I did. Look, he said he had...
To be fair, there are some times I could use some dual credits.
Now, before we talk about the champions coming out, because
I'm kidding.
It is a massive section to talk about. A lot of really great champs, great reveals here. I can't wait for you to see it. But before we do that, I want to give you a chance
don't hope
to win either Spiral or Dazzler, right? But we've juiced this up just a little bit. This is a giveaway here. We also have a 1 to 2 rank up gem and 1.1 million gold to go along with it, just so you can get the deed done, right? So are you ready? It's going to be a Spiral or a Dazzler, a Spiral or a Dazzler. Now, I do want to let you know before we start. No, actually, I don't need to let you know because you'll make that decision when the time comes. You'll be perfectly informed by this time. All right, so the code is spin me right round. Spin me right round. Put that in the chat for your chance to win
Spin me
a Spiral
right
or a Dazzler in 7-star. Oh, how did I not mention that? 7-star, 7-star Spiral or Dazzler. Spin me right round. Make sure you include that exclamation point, and we will get this done. So we're going to check the chat here. Streambot. Oh, there it goes. It is
There we go.
Streamlabs. It
If
is
you guys
getting in
want to
there.
enter
You're getting
your
your
name.
codes.
Tell them to go to Twitch because YouTube's lighting up.
Ah, that's right. Okay, we normally do that in the beginning. When we do a giveaway, the giveaways happen on Twitch. So if you're on YouTube, you got to be on
if you
Twitch
want to
get
enter the giveaway.
The giveaways is where that happens. So please make sure that you are on twitch.tv/Kabam. Yeah, because YouTube was lighting up. It's still going. It is still going.
It's nice to do the chat, but you're doing nothing.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, it is only on Twitch. I mean, okay.
Drive the algorithm.
Yeah, my bad. Spin me right round. Spin me right round. We will get our winners here.
Not
you know
here,
what?
guys.
I think,
Not here.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
I can
think
spin you.
we'll
I
get the
can
winners,
take
a
you
little
around
bit
the world
later.
if you want me to.
And I'll
but,
announce them all. So we'll get our
you're
first,
gonna have to sign a waiver.
Our first set. In the meantime, before you know who the rest of the winners are, I think we can talk about our champions here. I'll give it a couple more minutes just to make sure everybody gets an enter. We will have, one more minute. One more minute. And we
Get
will
that
get
song
there.
out of your head.
I
It's
know
an
you're just
awful song.
dying for all the puns that are coming for these champions because there's a lot
Sign
of
the waiver soon.
spiraling and twirling and spinning
Stop Lambda.
and sparkling and dancing. And you know, there's some rhythm that happens there. And as you know,
Can you fix
rhythm
it? Fix
is a
what, my
dancer.
man?
So that is how we do. Okay,
Doesn't
let
work.
us go and close out the entry.
Need me a Spiral so bad? If Spiral is a serpent
And we will
counter,
announce our winners
I
a
am
little later
going
on
to
here in the stream. Once I get confirmation of who they are, I will
rob
let
somebody
you know.
to get one. Because
So-
I will need that for sure.
I do want to say something now before we go to the
Actually,
champions.
kind of really wanted
Every
Jack
month
as well.
so far, because I'm
And
kind
I
of
like
new. I've kind
Scream,
of come
but
back to MCOC. It's a little
budgetary
bit tough
issues.
to talk about
It's alright, I'll get them
all the
eventually.
champs that have come in since I've been gone. And so I've just kind of been like, yeah,
Promo code
like,
in then,
I know
promo
how to
code
do
in
the
then, probably.
basics. I know how to do
Interesting,
like,
Daily
you know, my
Superman's back.
intercepts and my banking on the wall and all that kind of stuff. And I remember all the champions from like
Fix this week,
2021 and before, right? So I was just reading off the screen. I would always talk to, you know, Karate Mike and be like, hey, buddy, you know, we got a good little rapport going on
They're
there.
gonna
And he would just
release
write
one
stuff up
price,
for me and I'd
probably.
read it. I didn't want to really do that this time, but hey, alas, you can't always get what you want.
How
and I've got
would
an
one
empty
even
seat here. It
counter
would be
serpent
so
without
great
making
if
the
I was
attacker
just like,
broken?
you know
That's a
what?
very good
Hey,
question.
Mike, what's up with this
Make
champ?
it
Let's chat.
specifically
Let's talk
against
a little bit.
Cosmic
but,
Asgardian
you know,
champions?
you can only
or
get
something like
what
that.
you
Make
get,
it specifically against
and you can't
hashtag
get upset.
Asgardians.
So, I don't know.
No?
So, alas, I am going to have to do it a different way. So we do have our two champions as usual, and of course, there's. Wait, what?
Oh, man. Sorry I'm late, buddy. There's a lot of traffic on the way here.
Did not know you were even coming here anyway.
Oh, Dave, I would have missed this for the world, buddy.
Well, that's great. So, well, I hope you brought some goodies with you.
Oh, Dave, you know
Spiral
I
can't have her
always
mask,
keep
so-
those deep dives on me.
The deep dive. Oh, those are the goodies.
Oh, those are the goodies.
Oh,
Wait, I
well,
think you told-
perfect. You know what? So
I know it's bad.
you just sent me for a loop. You sent me for. I feel like I'm kind of spiraling out of control. I'm just so surprised that you're here. I'm actually very happy that you're here because you know what? I do not like reading what Mike writes me all the time. I want to have like a really great conversation.
Anything I've known so far.
about
Daily
the
Supermans are coming
champions,
back.
and here you are, and we've got Spiral to look at.
Let's do
Bit
it,
of
man.
Let's
cringe,
start there.
redesigned website.
To begin, alternate your actions to build your fervor so you can stack your ruptures and power steal. If the opponent has a power gain buff, these fervors will stay paused. Build to just under 2 bars of power. Then, launch to summon your first set of dancing blades. Stay aggressive and fire them on your way up to Special 2 to inflict your vulnerability. Then, launch your special to take advantage of your massive stack of ruptures. Keep in mind, while your swords are active, you can't be struck while dodging back.
Oh.
And those dancing blades can trigger her destroy mechanic simply by making contact with your opponent. Now, even though she doesn't gain power from the Mystic Dispersion Mastery, Spiral loves opponents with a lot of buffs. Since her rupture potency is increased for every buff on the opponent, she can stay aggressive and use her blades and strikers to keep the assault rolling and melt her opponent with massive damage over time. And hey, don't forget, she can destroy a large number of different buffs just by blocking. So, scary defenders with unblockable buffs, Fury, or Immortality mechanics won't be too much trouble for Spiral. They'll just fuel her damage and be reduced to rubble.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, okay.
It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, that is
pretty
pretty.
nuts,
That's
dude.
pretty ridiculous. I mean, I know her name is Spiral, and there's all these like spins and everything.
Yes.
But with all of
She
those
looks- she
hits,
does
does
look
anyone
cool.
else ever get a turn?
Oh, that's what this is going to be like today.
Yeah. that's-
Okay.
I
All
mean,
right.
You should know this by
I
now,
should
right?
know
You
by
should know
now.
this right now.
Mystic.
All right. So first things first, we've got like 32 hit combos happening there.
Yeah.
And she's just super fun to play.
She's so fun to play, dude.
Absolutely.
It's so cool, so unique. You know, we're
Yeah,
10
Mystic
years
Stairs
into this
dodging.
game, right? And
Still
we're
Chels
still
Argel, absolutely.
seeing new mechanics enter that just give you a completely different feel to the fight.
Yeah.
You can spend
You know,
500 with her.
so she has this mechanic called the
Can't
dancing
spend what I don't
blade,
have. I
right?
think
And
my
she
bank
summons
account
them
currently
on
has
her
160
you know,
euros
these
in
give
it,
her certain
and it's
effects,
only
like,
the
for
first of the
example,
month.
She can just throw it out there. She can Dex Serpent special attacks, right? Because she's able to Dex undexable.
I've had a
spells when
few
she has
rough
them active.
months
But not only
money-wise
that, as
and
cool as that is,
expenditure-wise.
if you hold the block input down and you swipe up, you can kind of use it as like a pseudo striker, right? Because it's
Yeah.
kind of like a combo extender
Yep.
in a way.
Yep.
So she can really extend those combos in a lot of very unique ways.
We've seen it with Kate Bishop as she goes to parry, right? She gets the counterattack, right? Same thing with
Judo
Spider-Punk.
half, wide
It's
judo.
the same kind of idea. Like there's this strike and then you kind of get this stun. But this is the first time you can do it
That's not a code, that's a
in the
giveaway
middle of a
code.
combo.
Yes.
Right.
That's
So as
not
long as
like
you're not
a-
using your combo ender, you can toss this in and continue going.
Absolutely. So you can kind of go for like a medium, light, blades, medium, light, medium striker, medium, light, medium. And that is a very long combo string. It's very close to like a juggle or launcher type of thing, right? It gives
Yeah.
you that real like console fighting game style feel.
Yeah, it made me feel like I was back in the arcades. I know
Yeah.
arcades are like a thing for people.
Well, I miss
Anyway, long time ago,
spirals,
right? Very long
deep
time ago, there were these
cockpit.
places where games were in
And,
these tall boxes that
Really?
that you can play, right?
Not on the
Then
phone.
you
Yeah,
Super
yeah,
Nintendo.
not on the phone, not on the phone.
I've never done any of that.
And there would be these games where you can just like do these massive combos, launchers, you know, juggles, bounces off
Yeah,
the wall,
the
all
GUI
that kind
code
of
is
stuff.
already
And like
here.
Spiral really just gives me that feel.
Exclamation
I love
mark and
extending
this.
these combos.
Yes.
Spin
So,
me right round.
yeah,
Plus explanation. But it has to be
you
in there in
prepared a
Twitch.
clip,
It's
didn't
not
you?
like
I
the
did prepare a clip.
claim
see
from
how
Red
long
Star.
these
Speaking of that,
combos.
let's
Try
just
to
watch
win
this
Spiral
clip.
code.
Let's throw this up on the screen.
Okay, that is
So there's the striker, right? Light, medium. If you look at the bottom of the screen, we kind of have the input written out, right? So I did turn the damage off here because he would have died if I didn't. So we're throwing the special 2, and now we're going for the blades, and he gets that little bit of a stun. Going into a full 5-hit combo and a special 1. Now when she uses the special 1, it takes 2 seconds for the blades to activate, but that's okay. So this is technically a different combo, but as you can see, we got a bit of an intercept there, and we're continuing on, right? We're into the 5-hit combo here, into another striker, the second striker in the same string. One more 5-hit, and then a special 1. And as you can see right here, this is why there's a little delay, right? Otherwise, this would just never stop. She would keep going. So for balance purposes, obviously, the special 1 has a little bit of a delay there, but the special 2 and the special 3 does not. So you can throw that special 2.
We do not know
dash
details
in,
of Billy's
do your
ability.
combo, throw a striker, go for the swipe up into the blades, and just keep the party rolling along.
I see. So essentially, you're telling me don't stop till you get enough.
Don't stop till you get enough.
Yes, that's it's never gonna end. Okay, so
follow 2 codes. Ah, there you go.
the big question
Good
is,
job, JJ.
where do you use her?
So
Where do
here's
you
the
use her?
thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
There was a champion in the rotation that a lot of people might be a little familiar with.
I saw that.
You saw that.
I saw that.
And you might notice that she did pretty darn well against him.
I also saw that.
Yeah. So Spiral, everything in her kit, and I really truly do mean everything in her kit, is just such a potent counter to the Serpent. She can dex his special attacks. She can block initially and destroy, similar to the Destroyer, that mechanic, destroy his fury, just like right away, lowering his attack a little bit, right? She has 2 effects that are boosted up when the opponent has a power gain buff. That is her power steal on contact attacks, and it is also the fervor that she gains. It is paused when the opponent has a power gain buff. So pretty much everything Serpent has going on, including his Sig ability, which is a big problem when you're fighting him, right? She has the Ruptures, she can cut off that healing with Despair, and most importantly, the Destroy mechanic that she has can destroy his death immunity buff, and that can be triggered on her blades manually or just when blocking.
That's actually really ridiculous.
It's really ridiculous. Yeah. And here's the thing. A very common thing that I hear from players all the time is like, oh, you know, he's really good for this one champion, but not too great elsewhere. The Spiral's pretty crazy almost everywhere, man.
Yeah, almost everywhere you go.
There are so many cosmic champions that she's so powerful against.
Yeah.
So for me, the way that I kind of
Cosmics are notoriously bad defenders, though.
So champion game, where I have a very large roster myself, where would I use her? Will I use this champion, or is it just a hard counter for Serpent? I can see myself using her for a lot of cosmic champions, right? Just other defenders as well. But then there are some that she's so good against, which is my type of champion personally, where they're very good against the class they're supposed to counter, but then they really dig into a few potent defenders.
Yeah, yeah. It particularly fights that require like a high combo meter. Very, very easy to get to.
Absolutely.
She's got escape mechanics, so if you happen to make a mistake or you get caught, she's got the dancing blades.
That's the fun thing about the blades, is that, you know, there is a bit of a defensive aspect as well, so watch out when you're fighting her. If you get hit with a second light attack against the opponent, the blades will trigger and kind of get you out of that sticky situation.
That's right, that's right. And if you need just like that last hit, or you're not really great at timing intercepts and you just need that last hit, you can just
exactly.
Kabam was obviously going to sell
toss
Sinister Spiral for $500 for sure.
That's great. I understand she essentially just eats Serpent for dinner with a side of fervor combos.
Yes, she
and
does,
nice
and that
bottle
is
of
just
potion.
a delicacy.
Yeah,
it's a delicacy.
Okay. Anything that you want the players to know specifically about Spiral?
Any names
Or
in here?
should
We
just
do,
roll the
Daniel.
clip?
Let's just roll the clip.
Roll the clip.
All right, Dazzler.
All right. So let's take a look here. Right away, we destroyed that Fury buff, and we're stacking up those Ruptures. As you can see, she does have the Rubble buff that the Destroyer
They're giving
has,
her like
and she's
5
gaining
times
those
the attention
fervors.
any
We're
other
gonna go
champion
right
has
into a
gotten
special
from
one
these
here and
deep
trigger
dive,
the
bits.
Blades. That's in case he throws his special attacks. But with the Power Steal, I'm going to try to make that not happen. Take a look at Serpent's power bar right now as I throw this special 2. Now watch his health bar, dude. Look at that, and we have the blades again. Now we have the blades so we can dex this special 2. He's being very nice to me right here, by the way. And watch this. Here comes the Sig ability. Boom! There we go. Now, right there, what you were just watching, that is essentially a Battleground style 7-star rank 3 Serpent Sig 200, right? The health pool there is exactly what you would see in Battlegrounds. So if you're thinking to yourself, oh, that's cool in theory, how is it going to work in the wild? That's how it's going to work in the wild. Obviously, no nodes attached, right? Different metas will yield different results. But one thing I actually forgot to mention, with her Sig ability, she also reduces the duration of different damaging debuffs. So in Alliance War, where the Serpent is very often placed on Hazard Shift, Spiral's going to be able to take her there.
That's the key. So she's basically a key for every aspect, even on node interaction.
Even external factors. Now, of course, this is a
going to drop
massive
10K,
game
probably.
with so many nodes.
So not
and so
every
many
single.
I don't know. This really rubs me the wrong way. It really does.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
No, it's She's a great counter.
Just about anywhere.
Just about
anywhere.
Yes.
Well, that is absolutely fantastic. And you know what? This month is, well, this reveal is not short of really great champions. So why don't we show them what Dazzler looks like?
Let's do it.
Let's see.
If Serpent was a balanced champion,
begin,
they would have
strike the
no
opponent
need
to start building your
to
tempo.
emphasize how
Once
good of
you
a
get to
counter
10,
to Serpent
you're
Spiral
ready
is.
your dazzling dash. Dash in from outside striking distance to inflict your falter, and heavy to gain 5 tempo. Then, launch your special 1 and tap on each blast to gain extra tempo and inflict your energy vulnerability. Stay aggressive and rush up to special 2. Then, launch and tap in rhythm to gain precision and unleash a monstrous guaranteed crit. Now, her awakened ability prevents her from taking physical damage during her attacks, and she can reflect up to 200% of that damage taken back at her opponent. Also, that special 2 is unblockable if her opponent is inflicted with her energy vulnerability, so don't be scared to get a little creative. Now, keep in mind, she also gains that pursuit passive when activating her dazzling dash. So, staying aggressive and building your tempo will allow her to consistently counter evaders without disrupting her flow. And hey, in a longer fight, you could put on a show with that special 3 to increase your tempo stacks to 150, and then build up to a mind-blowing special 2 that will leave your opponent dazzled and confused.
Okay. Okay. Right. So, look, we already had Spiral.
So we have two
Awesome,
insane
right?
defenders
I
that
feel
have
like with
wrecked
Dazzler,
everybody
we're
for
kind of
like
on a roll
half a year in the game.
yeah,
Everybody's
yeah,
absolutely
yeah,
miserable
yeah,
fighting
yeah.
bullseyes
Yeah,
and
I kind of have
serpents.
to do them because like
Now you
just
have
like
two
straight
perfect
like
counters
skating
for
through
that.
this stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's so first off, I love the taps. I love the taps. I love the interaction of Spiral with the swipe up. That is a new interaction, and the taps. Even though we've had taps before, like you've got like Vision, you have Spider Punk, like you're tapping at a certain time to do a certain thing as a result.
Yes.
But like this is the first time you're tapping your attack, so you kind of feel.
It's a different feel.
Yeah.
It's a very, it's really hard to explain in words just by showing a clip. When everyone gets their hands on Dazzler, I promise this will make a lot more sense. It just feels like those beams are coming out of your limbs as you're playing.
Yeah.
And there's a few reasons for that, right? So most of our tapping mechanics in the game, just you mentioned Vision, Kate Bishop, Bullseye, Perfect Release, Hawkeye, right? There's a lot of slow motion involved, right? Not really for Spider-Punk, but that's not tapping, it's swiping. And there's still a bit of a grace period here. Here you have to be precise.
Yeah.
But with all the ones I mentioned, there is that slow motion mechanic.
Yeah.
Not with Dazzler. Now I slowed it down in the clip. That was manual, all right? It's gonna keep it rolling when you're playing with her, and it just keeps the tempo of the
I'm
fight
gonna
going.
be honest,
All
I
my
kind of feel
musicians out
quite
there,
deflated now.
You are going to absolutely adore this champion.
All right. So there is a rhythm aspect, and Dazzler is doing a whole dance in her SP3. So are you telling me that Rhythm is a dancer?
I think I am.
Why? I don't know. That's fine. I don't know why they let me do this. Okay, so yeah, on that point, so like you've got Kate, you've got Hawkeye, right? And that even though it slows down, it feels like you're doing the thing, which is awesome, right? So you feel like you're pulling back, you release, boom, you line it up, it's perfect release.
Like you're throwing
Yeah, I'm not the
actually
fan
doing
at
it,
all
pulling
of
it back like you're in
tapping
an action
mechanics.
movie. Like
Something like
perfect
Negasonic
time,
is fine.
Bam. But with her, you're dancing, you're putting on a
Because,
show, you're keeping it
it's
rolling,
just on
boom,
level
and it's
2,
boom,
which you do
boom,
once, and it's
boom.
like easy.
Yes. That's so, like,
But-
and then you see
I
like the
don't know.
perfect in like your peripheral vision. You're like, hey, I did it.
And let me tell you, on the
did it.
special too, when you get them all and all the buffs start flashing the different colors,
Yes. Yes.
chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
You don't know until you know, and if you know, then you know.
Yes.
That's what is so good about Dazzler. We didn't even start talking about like
I'm
the
genuinely
actual
upset now.
colors that are mattering right now, which
Yeah.
are the
I'm
big
gonna
yellow
upset
ones.
now.
The big yellow ones, and not just the big yellow ones, my personal favorite, the very, very tiny red ones.
The red ones. Yes. I like those as well. And further for just like everything you already saw, we're not even talking about like mechanics yet. We're like, you know, and her actual utility. We're just talking about like how cool it feels to play her. Because you kind of don't have to think too much about it.
Absolutely.
It's just make sure you get that timing down. But like then you see her signature ability, and you're just like,
it's
wow.
It's pretty strong.
Yeah.
It's pretty. You know, it's an interesting, you know, signature ability.
There are some
and
interesting
stuff like
things.
that has been used.
Spiral completely destroys Serpent. Dazzler completely destroys Bullseye. The best counter
like
speech so far by the looks of it.
Of Namor's
And,
ability. However, with a smaller.
Daily Superman's coming back.
Okay. So Namor, for example, can reflect all the damage that's coming into him while he's attacking, and he can reflect it back 1-to-1. Dazzler.
Code out yet? The giveaway code is, as in like a chance to win a 7-star Spiral or Dazzler, but not the redeemable code.
Damage. So let's have an example here. Electro. Could she fight Electro? Maybe. Will she take damage? Yes, she's not going to be able to avoid and reflect that damage. Yep. It's specifically physical damage, which is geared towards Atuma, Killmonger, Korg, those skill champions who have that built into their kit.
Yeah, we saw it right there in the clip. Like,
right in the clip. I mean, look at the rotation.
Dude,
it was
Atuma
Korg,
was tough.
Atuma's
tough.
And all of those.
They did not say exactly when.
And
Probably with the
that's
update.
not, I'm not patting myself on the back here. Those are tough, punishing defenders where a big part of the difficulty there is the thorns damage back that they do to you.
Yeah.
And she's rolling right through them with a full
And
yellow bar.
mentally damaged.
Yes, you sure did. I like it.
That's how it feels. It really does.
This is just it's a new revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I believe we have a clip to talk through.
I believe we do.
Let's see it.
So we talked about the Sig ability, but there's something else that she gains from it as well. When she performs a dazzling dash, which happens when she gains 10 tempo, she gains a pursuit passive. What does that do? That counters evade, which makes her pretty darn good for Bullseye. So here comes the special 2 from Bullseye. You're gonna dex that. By the way, if you notice that word dodge coming up, Dazzler is not only good against skill champions, she is fantastic against so many meta defenders and mystic champions as well, because she gains those buffs on her special 2, sure, but she has that dex replacement as well. So when you're using her, you get that energy vulnerability on the special 1, and then you build up to that special 2 right here, and you launch it, and you gain those buffs, and look at those numbers. Boom, special 1 into special 2, the entire kit.
Thought on kind of 2 probably.
So well into each other. All of those buffs that she gains on the special 2, as she's building tempo throughout the fight, those buffs, Fury, Resonance, Prowess, those are 3 powerful buffs on their own.
Yep.
But the potency is increased based on her tempo. So you gain additional tempo on the special 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, right? When you're doing the taps.
Yep.
You build up to the special 2.
Yep.
You do the heavy attacks when they're not inflicted by a
This
stun
is legal?
debuff.
What's illegal?
And it just ties together so well. And it works so fantastic for so many meta defenders. Sasquatch, Maestro, all the skill champions that we talked about.
Yep.
There's just so much going on here.
Yep. There's almost like not enough time to talk about all of it.
I know.
But
I know.
I will tell you this, like when I
Well,
first got
then on the
America
bright
Salvage,
side, if-
right, you know, I was just steamrolling through a
both
bunch
of them are
stuff.
like
Of course,
genuinely
I didn't
good
have to think about it.
She's
outside of the match of the showed us.
Yeah, she did. And
It's about
Dazzler's like
time
another
Kabam
one of
released
these. I
some
was
good
just kind of like
champions, though.
testing her in different places and seeing how many nodes I didn't have to read.
And there's not much that you have to think about once you get that rhythm inside you.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. It's so good. And of course, the tapping. Once again, I just can't not love it.
Of course.
It's just way too much.
So much fun.
Yeah, way too much fun. All right, so for Spiral and for Dazzler, I didn't talk about when they're available, so because I was just so excited to get to the next one. So for Spiral, make sure that you check out her pre-release bundle that will be out on November 7th, and her arena will be out on October 14th.
All right.
Yeah, and for Dazzler, see the thing
Spiral's
with Dazzler
first one,
is
so.
that she is not going to come out in November.
What?
Yeah.
Why not, Dave?
Yeah, she's going to be out in December. December, but she will be attached to a battle pass.
No way.
A battle pass.
That champion?
That champion. Yeah, just like Beta Ray Bill.
That is kind of cool.
That one.
That one. The crazy one. Yes, is going to be attached to a battle pass. And if you want, there's an option for you to get her on day 1.
I don't have to wait 3 months?
No. on day 1.
Well, I know what I'm asking for Christmas.
That's right. And as you remember, right before we ran this segment, there was a giveaway. So now you have a choice. You can either get Spiral or you can get Dazzler. And if you get Dazzler, you'll be the first one to have her for like a whole month.
In November.
In November. You'll have a December champion in November. It will be there.
That's pretty incredible.
Yes, absolutely. So make sure that you keep an eye out for the Battle Pass and that day 1 option. I think you are going to love it.
All right.
Yeah. So what's up next? We've got our Glorious Guardians, right? We did 2 of them.
That's right. I agree with new mode, actually.
Let's keep it rolling.
Yep, we're going to keep it rolling. I love it. We're going to keep rolling. There's a lot of circular stuff going on here, right? And so we have our
Dazzler's
2 Glorious Guardians that we did last month, right? So we got through Medusa and we had Purgatory.
Yes, we did.
We've got a third one that we're revealing today for the first time that no one knows about.
We're about to find out.
Yeah,
for the first time ever.
We're going to find out right now for the first time ever who it is because nobody knows.
Now that's exciting.
That it is exciting. I would be excited.
I would be so excited. If this was the first time that I heard about this incredible thing, I would be thrilled.
Exactly. And I'm actually upset that I am who I am because I know about it and I've spoiled it for myself.
It kind of ruins it for myself since I know before it's revealed.
Exactly. So, without further ado, our next Glorious Guardian to be reworked is none other than Black Panther.
Well, I made a video on this one.
Now this has been a long time coming, Dave, and I am so excited to show what this guy can do. I believe we have a clip by the one and only Karate Mike.
We do have a clip that actually no one has ever seen before.
That's true.
So, let's roll it.
T'Challa's back with some brand new Wakandan technology, and with it, he comes with some improvements. He now gains 4 cleanse passives on his special 1, reducing the threat of debuffs against those pesky science defenders. Those claws can also rip some nasty bleeds on both of his special attacks. He still has that tanky defensive foundation, except this time, the payoff is enormous. He starts each fight with his reflective matrix active. And while it's up, performing a parry grants him 3 reflect charges. This is increased if he parries the opponent during their special attacks. You could dash back after a non-combo ending attack to refresh these, and once you've built a healthy amount, perform a heavy and cancel into your special to unleash a kinetic burst on each hit and profit from those monster bleeds. He can still purify those on-contact stun debuffs, but watch out, that reflective matrix is even more punishing than before. T'Challa has some other tricks up his sleeves. Stay tuned to find out what else he can do. Have you updated yet? Well, you should. Black Panther Civil War's buff is waiting for you in the November update.
Now that is some juicy damage.
That is juicy damage. I was about to tell you, this cat is pretty ridiculous. This cat is pretty ridiculous. Okay, sorry, that's we all know what that is, and nobody is surprised that I said what I just said right now.
Absolutely not.
I saw some call outs on the screen, and I just need to ask you.
I'm John. How have you been, though?
I don't know if we can talk about that right now.
I saw a lot of parries.
Lots of parries.
A lot of parries.
Either way.
Particularly on like Joe Fix-It, which gives you a lot of chances. So you're parrying all day, and it's doing what?
It's building you these charges, right? So this rework is very wonderfully done, in my opinion. It's so incredibly simple, and it keeps the feel.
You're way better than Mike and Jax. I agree.
Been there for so many years, but it just kind of makes it make sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you start the fight with this reflective matrix active, right?
Nino is my gulag choice.
And you build them by parrying.
All right.
And you can refresh them by dashing back,
Fair
kind
enough,
of like you're
Gallo.
playing the original version of Black Panther. That was buffed. The buffed non-original version of Black Panther, essentially.
Sure everyone understood that.
Everyone understands that.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about. This is a crazy game. Yeah. So you build these charges, and you can build up to 75.
Well,
right?
who it is, Steven?
And when you use a heavy attack, you kind of take all that stored energy and you push it back at the opponent. But here's the kicker. If you cancel your heavy into a special attack, every hit of that heavy attack gets that burst. So there are 2 skill elements here, kind of 3. All right. Number 1, you have to manage your charges before like the reflective matrix falls off. Otherwise, you have to wait for it to come back. Yeah. Another thing.
New beach monster?
Parries.
Who
now,
knows whether he's going to be...
right?
Whether a champion is good or is not for
bonus
BGs entirely depends how those champions interact
so,
with
if you play a lot
Serpent,
of like,
Onslaught,
the reworked Iron Man, and you're used
something
to
like
parrying those
Fam,
specials,
Bullseye,
like
you know,
has
Domino, so on and so forth.
Right?
There are like
And
15
if
defenders that you
really
see everywhere
feel
all the time.
After you
And if
right? So when
any
I
champion
play Black
doesn't
Panther, I like to
counter
go for special
enough
two,
of
doing
them,
lots of
they will
parries,
never be good
parrying
in
all the
Battlegrounds.
special attacks,
Aside from
either
like
being
specialized
heavy
metas.
or doing a parry, and then using a heavy attack, canceling into that special two, and if the reflective burst does not kill the opponent, those bleeds are extremely potent.
Yep. I get the feeling playing him, like, I feel like he's a mix of, like, Professor X and Mantis.
Okay.
All right. So, like, because it's not just dashing back. When you're, like, once you parry, it's not just dash back. It's part of the combo, but without finishing the combo, you're dashing back, and that's how you're kind of, like, refreshing your charges.
Yes.
Which is, like, very Professor X. Like,
I am
after you
starting
do
to
the
get bored.
Yeah, with the prep.
Well,
special one,
sorry.
he's charging his things up, you dash back, and all the power.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like that. And then the SP2, the heavy into SP2 is
Just
very,
like you
very
get the
Mantis.
guaranteed crit with Mantis.
Yeah, so if you're familiar with like those two characters alone, and you just like that aspect, and you thought like one day you're like, you know
Next
what?
one
I would
ain't getting
love
nothing.
if like somebody married together like this Professor X mechanic like singularly, and then this other like singularly piece from like Mantis and
I
said,
think that all the time. I go to bed and I'm thinking, I just want a Mantis Professor X love child.
bro, I thought about that last night too, bro. Samesies, dude.
Let's do it, man.
I'm saying, yo, that is. It's just.
Okay, who's going to be the
It's
second
very good.
champion, though?
It's very good.
Very powerful, and it's like we were talking about this earlier about like the
So
SP1
safe.
aspect, which is how
Hey,
we
from
like bring
that-
up like
it's
the
up
cleanse
there, fish.
aspect. But even if you're just
How's
like
them
building up
Pistons
quickly, you
this
can get
season,
like 8
eh?
charges right off of the SP1.
Well, that's the thing. If you can't parry, right?
Yeah.
And again, crazy game, big game, lots of nodes,
So
lots
Armor
of
Ghost?
things. Can't always parry.
Can't always parry.
But here's a little
Yeah, I know where-
caveat
I know
here.
it's going.
You
I
know
know
where
where
it's
it's going.
going,
Yes,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So very often it's like, oh, I
Garbage.
can't parry
Yeah, I
the
know.
opponent. It's like you can't.
They are playing
use-
better than last season, though.
You don't necessarily
They just
have to
had to
parry
win, I think.
stun the opponent because
Need to
as
parry.
you, right,
That's
as
right.
you saw in the clip against Shuri, oh boy, against
Yeah.
stun immune, you could just build those charges up like
Yep.
that.
Now Black
right?
Panther
And then
became
you have
singer.
that re-parry skill,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
The
This is
re-parry
exhausting
stuff
to watch and
going
listen.
on.
Well,
There's charges within a shoot-up.
sorry.
Yep.
Jeez,
Payoff,
everybody's
the rewards, the
so
skill.
knowledge. Eh?
Dare
What do
I
you
say,
want
like a
me to
skill
do?
championship.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking. And I actually love that aspect of him. You
Me
don't
too.
need the stun. You just need the parry and just
The
build
promo
that
code
up.
is this, just
Now,
add exclamation mark to it. But it's
They
like
thought
a
about that,
chance to
right?
win something
They thought
in
about
the
that when they
Twitch
built
stream,
this
not
mechanic,
like
because
something
he
to
is
redeem from the start.
tanky.
Oh yes.
Tanky.
Very tanky.
There are some champions that you're supposed to use like block.
You need to go
You
Twitch
take a lot
stream
of damage.
You do.
and enter the code there.
Right, so, but this is not one of them. Like it's
Split
tanky.
screen
He's
is so
made for this.
nice.
Absolutely.
He's made for this. He's
This is
ready to
awesome.
go.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So where do we use him?
His damage is very much so geared towards battlegrounds, towards Alliance War, towards those smaller health pools where he could be very bursty very quickly, you know? Now, he has some RPG mechanics that are very great against a lot of science defenders. For example, Cleanse. A big threat in the science class are debuffs, right?
Yep.
4 cleanse charges on the special one. So even if, right, even if you can't play him perfectly, you can't build up to the special 2, right? You can cancel into the special
The real
1,
promo code is the
get
friends
all
that we made
damage
on the
one,
way.
stack on those
Exactly.
bleeds, and get those
There you go,
cleanse
Nem's
charges
got
to
it.
get away from all of those debuffs. Hazard shift. For
Okay, here's the thing.
you're
I
one,
will put on the big screen the
start one,
comment that makes me chuckle.
special one right
Go!
away. You have 4 cleanse charges. Get back up to a special 1. Use it again. 4 cleanse charges, right?
Additionally,
Cleanse
if you
charges
become the
is
Gulag
very
Master,
powerful. Cleanse is
I will
exceptionally powerful.
do
RPG
something.
ability.
I think this is
Else.
where we kind of thought he was going to end up like originally. So I think they maybe clawed that back
Ah, okay.
and made him
It made him
powerful.
today. Yeah, I see what you're doing there.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
But
okay.
one other thing to note
can
as
leave
well
your
as we
keys
did
in front
mention
of the
battlegrounds, right? There's 2
My
sides
keys
of
are quite
coin
far
to
away.
battlegrounds. You got to place a defender, Dave. Right? You can't just have
Do
all
I
the
have
hackers,
some?
dude. Right?
That was never my favorite thing. Even in the original, was never my favorite thing to fight Black Panther Civil War.
Well, guess what?
Look what I have. It's magic.
He's so much more
Yeah,
punishing now. So now, not only, right, he still has a lot of the stuff that he used to have. Parry him.
Believe in
right?
magic,
You're
Mogul.
going to get stuck. yikes, right? But that reflective matrix is so potent now, right? If you saw in the clip when I was using Spider-Man 2099, that health bar disappeared. And that was in the first, like I started for that when I was getting that clip, that was in the first 10 seconds of the fight. If you're fighting this guy in Battlegrounds, 45 seconds, he's building up all these charges, you mess up.
Serpent's perfectly balanced. That is the best joke this game has produced so far.
Those bleeds are going to take you down.
I like that sound. It's got a little bit of like old man little vibe in there. That's good stuff.
Thanks.
Maybe just ages you if you like get hit that way. You're like, I just aged 10 years. Yeah.
And that's the exact play. But you know what? That's
she does love them.
Yeah.
As
goddamn right, Callum.
Because you're saying to yourself, okay, I could throw them on defense if I have to, or I can use them against Jessica Jones, or I could use them against this science defender, or forget the science class. If they're not bleed immune, throw them in.
Yeah. Dude, the potency goes both ways here. It's like potent attacker, potent defender.
Yeah.
Bring them in.
Yeah, all of the champions that are getting buffed will be 7 stars. I think at the banquet event in December.
It's great. And I have a 6-star of him, I think. I would like to get a 7-star of him at some point in my road here. But that's absolutely fantastic. And the thing about the reworks is that people already have them in the roster.
My favorite
not everybody, but you're just getting new value for something
that you already have.
And
that's always been my favorite thing about buffs or reworks in this game. Is that
fairly neutral on that.
You update the game, and you got a new toy to play with.
Yeah, new toy.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, I am down for all that. You know what? Speaking of that, there
look
are
at the
great
magic
champions that we've already seen, right?
Look at the magic. Don't listen to the yapping.
Dazzler. We've got Black Panther Civil War, right? You know what would be better than that?
What for?
More. It rhymes. We want more champions. Now, this is an introduction of something. Don't worry about the visuals yet. Just visualize what I'm telling you. Right now, we've got a grand 10x10 supply drop, right? Featuring 10 champions that you will get for free. For free. Starting on December 10th, going all the way to December 19th, right? So if you are Valiant or Paragon, right, you're going to get 7 stars, right? All those champions are 7 stars.
And free 7
stars.
Free 7 stars.
For free.
For free.
No money.
No money.
Wow.
Yeah, no money at all. Just your time. Some people say time is money, but that physical money. Don't worry about it. Don't
this
get
is
lost in
good.
the woods here, right? If you are uncollected up to Thronebreaker, you're going to get 6-star version.
Paragon.
And if you are proven up to Conqueror, then you are going to get 5 stars, right? So just make sure you get to proven and you get some good free stuff. And then if you need to push whatever line you got to push to get to 7 stars and all that stuff, that's what that is.
Mr.
But
Puff?
I think maybe we should just show them the slate.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder what 7 stars though. Gwenpool? I think I have all of them stuff. Gwenpool though. I don't think it's gonna be Jax though. Have it. Oh, come on! You want something I don't have. Oh, come on! Recently Duca. And it sounds like Gwenpool a bit though. Oh, come on! No, it's just the champions we're seeing getting used. Weekend can be useful though. Then I have all of these characters. Walk, Skull. I mean, I have all of them personally. But Isophyne is one of them. Isophyne they're gonna give out for free as well, I guess.
Bro.
Dude.
Yeah. Yeah. That is 10 champions potentially 10 7-star champions.
That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, absolutely. And so that is our 6th glorious reveal right there.
Oh, look at that. Now, one thing I just gotta call out, that is the first ever appearance of 7-star Gwenpool. And if you're at the right progression level, you get
free,
her
apparently.
for free again.
Yeah.
And that's your first opportunity to have the 7-star Gwenpool. I personally think that's so cool.
Yeah, no, I knew you were super, super
But yeah,
hyped
aside from
about
Gwenpool,
that. But
I
there was
have
another
all of them
detail
in
in there.
duped already, I think.
The last champion that we showed.
Isophyne.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
she's included?
She's included.
I thought she was just there to hang out.
Yeah, I don't even know what she does yet.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't even know.
Like,
I don't think they know what she does yet.
What did
That
they
is
mean
our
by the
7th big
potentially?
reveal that she is in that list. So not only is she coming to the contest, and not only does she have this brand new mechanic, she's got the fractured. Okay, so I do know what she does. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. I just messed that whole thing up trying to make it a surprise. Yeah, she's got the fractured bar, right? The
Yes.
fractured power bar. You got to see a preview of her from New York Comic Con.
Yes.
We got to see the videos, all the stuff that we were putting out there, and you're like, wow, this looks like a really great champ. I can't wait to get her. Like, we were watching people in the chat, and they're just like, I wonder how much I'm going to spend on her.
This
I
is
wonder
nice,
how I'm
yeah.
going to save her. I wonder if I'm going to grind for her.
Yeah.
And we're just like, if you only knew what was coming for you. And
Yes,
that
sir.
is a free Isophyne as part of the grand 10x10 supply drop.
Now, that is really feeling like a glorious reveal.
That is a glorious reveal. And I do have just one more thing. That's not a glorious reveal, okay, because we already got up to 7. There's 3 more that's next month, right? But there is one aspect. The Throne Breakers are looking at this and going, 6-star, okay. I get it.
They're usable.
I used to be Throne Breaker. I know what it feels like.
And you did great with them.
Yeah. And I'm not there anymore. But if you are Throne Breaker, you will have 6 stars in that entire
All
list.
kinds of glass, Joe. Who
except
knows?
for Isophyne.
Now, that is special.
Yeah. Then it doesn't mean she's going to be a 5-star. Oh, no.
Imagine that.
Yeah, but
5-star.
5-star for you.
Right.
No, that is going to be a 7-star for Thronebreaker only within that list. So you will get to enjoy that original champion with the fractured power bar
As a 7-star.
As a 7-star.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I find that incredible myself. So I'm just excited.
As you should be.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm just
this is
excited.
quite cool.
So there is one more thing. One last thing in terms of the champions. We've talked about a lot of champions. We had Spiral. We had Dazzler.
We
had
do
Black
need
Panther
know
Civil
the
War.
second buff,
We had
though.
the grand 10x10, telling everyone they're going to get 10 champions for free in a matter of 10 days.
Yes.
Right? Over 10
Yes,
days.
Evan.
Crazy. Insane.
What did they say?
There's still more.
We get 10 free
And the
7-star
last thing
champions,
is
including
for you
Isophyne
not
and
to forget
Gwenpool.
to jump in to get your early bird reward. So make sure you get to the website, playcontestofchampions.com.
Yeah, these are
All that
good.
information is going to be at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you go there, you sign up, put in your email. If you haven't done it already, for those of you that did it already, you can expect to see Purgatory coming in on November 14th. So make sure you don't forget to do that if you don't have her already.
But for real?
You can have
Yeah.
her.
Newly buffed
Apparently.
Purgatory
I
as
heard,
well.
yeah, I heard she got a rework.
Pretty darn good one, too.
Yeah, it is a pretty darn good one. I am excited about that. So that is what we've got right here.
10 free
Mike,
7
thanks
stars.
for coming in
Not
and
one
visiting.
out of
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
Apparently.
it was my pleasure.
It was my pleasure.
Get out of here.
The way you just like popped in here, like you just showed up. That's
what I do, dude.
That's good stuff.
That's what I do.
That is good
For
stuff.
Paragons
All right,
and
guys,
Valiants,
so
it's 10
we're gonna
free
go ahead
7
and
stars.
close
For
this out.
For Thronebreakers, it's only Isophyne
another
that's 7
code.
stars, instead of 6 stars.
Well, so there is one more thing. I noticed that we didn't have on the bottom of the screen where you go in order to get the sign up for the early bird giveaways. So that's going to be playcontestofchampions.com/giveaway. Playcontestofchampions.com/giveaway. Big thank you to Karate Mike for joining today.
They
That
didn't
was
tell us the
amazing.
second buff
I
next
hope
month.
you all enjoyed that. We're looking to do a little bit more of that in the future. So if you did like it, make sure that you let it be
So
known in
actually,
the
well,
chat.
yeah,
let
why
it be
not?
known on social. Leave some
That's
comments
good.
on
It's
some
probably
stuff.
going to
Like,
be
I want some
the
more
red
Mikey
store
Dave
where you need to
or
sign
David
up
Mike.
for it.
Right, whatever order
Like
you like
we
to
did
do, like
have,
alphabetical order.
this
David Mike.
Get ready for free champions. There's probably
All
going
right,
to be
so that is it for our glorious reveals this month. We
Champions
had
giveaway,
a
yeah.
brand new
It's
website.
probably, oh, record
We had
here it
the
is.
new
So you need to sign
daily
up here.
super event, which
So
is
it's
indefinitely
here
and
where
definitely
you sign up to
making
it.
a glorious
I
return.
don't know if
It's
you
one
can
to
sign
use
up yet. I
definitely
haven't
more than
myself.
once. And we had our grand 10x10 supply drop featuring champions from each year and a great mix of classes to add to your rosters. There was some A-listers in there. I don't know if you noticed, but there's some really great stuff. And of course, our newest original champion, Isophyne, joining our rank, is now joining your roster. How can you not love the love? Now, I know a lot of you were asking about promo codes. Where's the code? The code, it was about 10 minutes ago, okay? And it wasn't a code. It was getting 10 free champions, right? So that is that. However, you wonder, could it get any better than that? And it can. So first off, I do need to read
I do not know if you need sign up already.
I didn't forget, but I had to get through all
No, it's not only my web store. Basically, you go to the web store and enter your email, and they're going to email you a specific code to redeem.
Is Rage of Kong, XTim200, Mavy_TTV, ICOPL79, whatever. We know what it looks like. We're gonna reach out to you. Don't worry. But it looks like Icy Apple, Icy Apple. Yeah, something like that. And Chappy1350. So we're gonna reach out to you and let you know that you've won and what the next steps are. Now, again, don't have a promo code, but I do have this. One more shot for all of you out there in Twitch land, not YouTube land, Twitch land. If you want to be in on the Twitch one, just switch over to Twitch so you can be part of this next code. I'm about to give it to you. So YouTube, just letting you know, YouTube, this code is not for you. This code is for Twitch. The stream is for you.
Well,
Isophyne
says that
in YouTube. We can't do it over there. So it's happening here. The code is Baby Right Round. Okay, look, if you knew the first code, you knew what the second code was going to be. Baby Right Round. This is your second chance to win a Dazzler or Spiral in 7-star with 1.1 million gold and a 1 to 2 7-star rank up gem. Just to be clear, this is going to be a selector. So everyone's going to get the same thing. You're going to get a selector. You can choose which champion you want, right? And one of those champions won't be out until December, so you would technically have that exclusive. So go ahead and put Baby Right Round in the chat, and we will see who our winners are.
YouTube doesn't listen, Mike.
They're not. I mean, I tried. I really tried. I really tried a lot.
Baby Right Round, except not here.
But it's all good. It is all good. So
this is look like he's just...
yeah, it's pretty nuts. It is actually pretty nuts. The entire slate, the 10 by 10 alone is crazy.
Attacker preferred.
The daily super event
Werewolf,
is absolutely nuts.
KT right round.
I really hope
you can take me right now in the world if you want me to.
And playing
if you want
what you love every single day.
There you go.
Half the Marvel Battle Realm.
Be the boss
of champions.
Take me all across the globe.
Okay, let's go ahead and see if we've got our winners.
Yeah, no news of second buff in November. Maybe they're planning 3 in December.
We have. Oh, okay. Well, we have. Yeah, we do have a couple more minutes here. Okay, we'll talk to the chat. I mean, well, I don't know what to read here. It all says Baby Right Round, so I don't. I can answer the maybe the not question. It's Baby Right Not Squared, so it is kind of round. We did talk about EQ. We talked. Well, yeah, we talked. You know what? Okay, let's go. Let's do the reminder. Let's hit up the deck, and we'll talk about that real quick while everyone's putting their right round in.
We have to sign up for Kabam's email
Can you pop that
to
up
get the 10 free champions.
Yeah. But bam. It's just a reminder. It's just a reminder to jump into your friendly neighborhood event quest.
They didn't tell us.
There we go. and then we can pop right into our deck area.
Okay, so November event.
Yeah, you do get smashed. You did get smashed in that. But can you pull up the deck so I can show them the list of all the great things that they can get from our event Cuesta?
There is no code, only for the giveaway on Twitch.
Yeah,
there's no redeemable code from Cuesta.
And so, as you know, when you go into your event quest, You know, it is the same rewards every month, but I do like to always, you know, trot out those reminders of what is in there. There's lots of gold. There's lots of items. There are units
new
in there,
champions?
particularly the gold,
Perfect
because if you're
serpent
able to do
counter,
the Paragon,
perfect bullseye
that
counter.
one.
That's how I have the new champions.
Yeah, it's all good. There we go. You can get up to 5 million gold depending
Why I
on which one
lost
you do.
one,
If you're doing the highest level, of course, you can get tier 6 class ISO. There is a lot to be won in there. So if you need to rank up those 7 stars that you're going to get every single day for like 10 days, you're going to need that ISO. You can get relic shards in there, so you can add strikers to your account.
Yeah.
Tier 6 catalyst shards, tier 5 class catalyst shards. If you're trying to get to that 6-star rank 4 like I was, or rank 5, it can even use them in the 7-star area. 6-star Nexus crystals, so you can have your choice, much like the people who will be winning this Baby Right round. And 7-star shards.
Why?
How can you beat
You
that?
need
Particularly
to
if you're going into that gauntlet.
enter
There
your
is a
email
lot of
in
gold to
this
be had.
place.
Now, I believe we can close
See,
it and get our
I
winners
agree.
here.
Enter your email, subscribe.
Yep,
and
let's
you're gonna
get
get
the winners. Here we go.
all
Are
these
you ready?
champions.
Alter Ugo. Alter_Ugo. Congratulations.
And then they're gonna email you the giveaway
iTopic is
code.
on.
Redeemable code. from that store.
Macintosh.
Unique to each account. Are they 7 stars? They are 7 stars
03.
for Paragons and
That's a shame I
Valiants.
did. I was like,
They are
what is
6 stars
who's
or 5
Macintosh?
stars
I
for the
never
rank
heard
up
of that. You
levels
Macintosh.
below.
I'm Macintosh does Macintosh.
Thronebreakers
All right,
also
guys.
get 7-star
Ricardo
Isophyne.
_QN. And lastly,
I'll make a summary
is
video of the stream
drumroll,
where I explain this, and I'll start with this, I guess.
R at RJ.
You do not need a Kabam account. You just need to enter an email, and each email that you have entered will receive a unique
either
redeem
Spiral or
code that
Dazzler.
you're going to have to go to the web store,
Let us
and
know
at
what
that
you're
point
going
you
to be
will
doing,
need a
but
Kabam
don't
ID
feel bad, because all
I
of you
believe,
are getting
to
10
have
free
to
brand
be
new
able to
champs,
sign up there.
including the December champ. So all of you feel like this, except it's for everyone.
Yeah, I will
in
leave
December.
a link in the description
So
as well.
that is what that is. Anyway, I just want to be I just want to give a big thank you to our team here. Fenton over there on the rig. He just runs the board, but he does so much more. Fenton is absolutely awesome. This dude is a freaking machine, man. He is a machine. He doesn't
Here
stop.
is that link
Even when
already
he
for
gets
those
enough.
people who
He
want to
just
sign up there
keeps
now.
stop. He just
The same place
he
where you
just keeps
sign
going.
up for the 6 stars
Thank you so
of
much
these
for
champions.
our guest here, Kabam Twitch ED, helping out. Yeah, there we go.
They did not tell us the
and
second
of course,
buff, though.
our mods, the team, the game team.
People
everyone that
cannot
makes
tell
it
everybody
possible
the
to put all
codes
this stuff
because
together.
each
The
code
design
sent to
crew, the
each
art team,
email is
champion
unique.
designers.
You can
like,
use it
just all of
once.
This has been
You can
an
enter your
absolutely
email
great live
10
stream,
times, but each account
with
can also
a lot of
redeem
really
it
great stuff
once.
to share. So I hope everyone is excited.
But yeah,
so,
each email that
thank you
applies
all, and I
to
hope
these
you
codes
enjoyed
will
this
receive
live
a
stream, and if you
unique
did, go
code
ahead, click
specifically
subscribe,
to
click
them
like, leave a
that you can
comment,
give somebody
share
else
with
and
your
they can get your
friends, and share it
champion.
with whatever
If they don't
relatives
have
might
one, but
be
then you
around
can't use
you
it anymore.
and everyone else, because we want more people watching this. So stay dorky, and catch y'all on the flip.
What's your last message, Lambada? The free 7 stars will come through calendar, not through code. No, it is not going to be calendar. It is going to be, they call it a supply drop, where you need to go here, where I placed the link here. So you need to go here. Then you enter your email and subscribe to it. Then I assume 10 days in a row, they will send you a promo code that you will go to the web store here. And then enter the promo code, and you're gonna have that, delivered to your account. I will make a video. I suppose I'll make a specifically short video for this as well. But I'll make a summary video of the stream. Then I'll make a video specifically how to do your 7-star thingy. No, we are not getting 7-star Spiral for free. We are getting 7-star Isophyne for free with one of these codes. Here, yeah. These are the 10 champions we're getting for free. Spider-Man Classic, Gambit, Gwenpool, Iron Man Infinity War, Guillotine 2099, Storm Pyramid X, Jabari Panther, Wiccan, Vox, and Isophyne. It is not going to be a calendar. I believe so, Alex Chang, but I'll tell you 100% honestly, I do not convincingly know about that. Therefore, I will, just to be safe, enter the second email. But I think that should be the case. November 1, Cyber I do not know future item. What I do know is that I have to go to make a summary video, which hopefully will answer most of your questions. Then and then if there's an FAQ specifically for 10 for 10. Okay, let's go. FAQ or Fuggle. Already given my email address, do I need to enter to claim this reward? Okay. Do I need to log in EJ to receive each champion? Receive each champion to this supplier, you need to log in at least once every single day. If you miss a day, there is no way for you to retroactively get the champion reward. Will the players receive the same reward? Champions receive when your progression based within the game. Do I need to sign up for the early bird in order to receive? Okay. No, they are separate rewards. All you need to do is log in to receive your grand. Okay. I guess that. There you go. 60 FPS is in the November update, yes. How about that? You must subscribe again. Okay. We will. Every day starting December 10th. Anyways, December 10th though. Wait, December 10th? Okay. Right, that's it for now. And I shall see you guys soon. But I need to go and be useful. Alright, bye-bye.
Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next one. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next one. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next one. Hello there guys and welcome.